Dare to venture into darkness, into the unknown where fear and fascination intertwine. Welcome, thrill seekers, to the scariest places on Earth. Our world is a vast expanse of the known and the unknown, the seen and the unseen, the ordinary and the extraordinary. And within this tapestry of existence, there are places that exude an aura of the eerie, the uncanny, and the downright terrifying. But what is it that draws us to these places of darkness and dread? Why are we, as humans, so irresistibly attracted to the thrill of the unknown? Perhaps it is our innate curiosity, the primal urge to explore that which is not understood. Maybe it's the adrenaline rush, the pounding heartbeat that comes with the anticipation of fear. Or could it be our fascination with the macabre, the strange, and the unsettling? Whatever the reason, one thing is certain. There's a part of us that is compelled to delve into the shadows, to face our fears, to test our limits. Over the course of this video, we'll be taking you on a journey that is sure to send shivers down your spine. We'll be counting down 10 of the most terrifying locations worldwide. Each place has its own tale to tell, a unique ambience of fear and intrigue. From the eerie silence of abandoned cities to the chilling whispers of haunted houses, from the grim depths of underground catacombs to the ghost-ridden islands, each location is a testament to the dark side of our world, a reminder of the mysteries that lurk around every corner. These are not just places, they are experiences, stories waiting to be lived, mysteries waiting to be unraveled. So as we embark on this journey, remember, it's not about the destination, it's about the journey. The thrill of the unknown, the lure of the unseen, the allure of the unfathomable. Are you ready to take this chilling journey with us? Brace yourselves as we delve into the abyss of the unknown. Our countdown begins beneath the City of Light. Welcome to the Catacombs of Paris. This labyrinth of tunnels, weaving and crisscrossing beneath the streets of Paris, is steeped in centuries of history and mystery. The catacombs were originally limestone quarries, supplying the stone for some of the city's most iconic buildings. But as the city grew and its cemeteries overflowed, a new purpose was found for these subterranean chambers. In the late 18th century, the catacombs became the final resting place for millions of Parisians. Their bones were systematically arranged along the walls, creating a macabre tapestry of skulls and femurs. This strange and eerie ossuary stretches for over 200 miles, a skeletal city beneath the city. But the catacombs are more than just a mass grave. They're a labyrinth of secrets, a place where the line between fact and folklore blurs. There are tales of people who ventured into the catacombs and never returned, lost forever in the maze of bones. There are rumors of secret societies holding meetings in hidden chambers, of spectral figures seen wandering the tunnels. The air in the catacombs is thick with more than just dust. There's a palpable sense of the past, of the countless lives that ended here. Walking through the catacombs, you can't help but feel a chill, a shiver of mortality. It's a place that reminds us of our own fleeting existence, of the inevitability of death. But the catacombs are also a testament to the resilience and ingenuity of humanity. They're a testament to our ability to adapt, to find beauty in the bleak, to create something lasting out of the remnants of the past. They're a testament to the enduring power of story and memory, to our need to make sense of the world and our place in it. A macabre memento mori beneath the bustling city, the catacombs of Paris are a chilling reminder of our mortality. From the depths of Paris, we journey to the canals of Xochimilco, Mexico. Welcome to the island of the dolls. Here, amidst the tranquil waterways, lurks an island that shivers with an eerie dread. Known as La Isla de las Muñecas, this place is a chilling testament to a tale steeped in tragedy and mystery. It's a place where silence speaks volumes, and the trees whisper stories of the past. The island's peculiar history begins with a man named Don Julian Santana Barrera. The tale goes that Julian found a little girl drowned in mysterious circumstances. He was not able to save her life. Shortly after, he saw a floating doll near the canals. Most probably it belonged to the girl. He picked up the doll and hung it on a tree as a way of showing respect and support the spirit of the girl. But the story doesn't end there. Julian was haunted by the spirit of the girl and started hanging more dolls in an attempt to please her spirit. He soon realized the dolls themselves were possessed by the spirits of dead girls and continued to collect creepy dolls, hanging them over the entire island. According to those close to him, it was as if Julian was driven by some unseen force that completely changed him. Now, thousands of mutilated dolls hang from the trees on this island, their lifeless eyes staring at you from every corner, their bodies weathered by the elements, giving them a particularly ghastly appearance. Some are missing limbs, others lack eyes, but all share an eerie presence. Visitors often speak of an overwhelming feeling of being watched and whispers in the wind. Some even claim to have witnessed the dolls move their heads and arms and even heard them whispering to each other. An unsettling sight in the heart of Mexico, the island of the dolls is a haunting experience not easily forgotten. Our next destination takes us to a ghost town frozen in time. Welcome to Pripyat, Ukraine. This isn't your average abandoned town. Pripyat is steeped in a history that's as chilling as it is tragic. Once a bustling city, it was home to 49,000 souls and was the 9th nuclear city in the Soviet Union, designed for those who worked at the nearby Chernobyl nuclear power plant. But on April 26, 1986, disaster struck. Reactor 4 at the Chernobyl plant exploded, releasing a cloud of deadly radiation into the atmosphere. The city was rapidly evacuated, with residents given just a few hours to pack their belongings. They left behind their homes, their lives, their city, under the impression they would return in 3 days, but that was not to be. Today, Pripyat is a ghost town, a chilling tableau of a life abruptly halted. The Ferris wheel at the amusement park, scheduled to open just days after the disaster, stands unused, a grim symbol of joy that never came to pass. Schools, hospitals and homes lay eerily quiet, their walls peeling and crumbling, while nature slowly reclaims the landscape. What makes Pripyat even more terrifying is the invisible danger that lurks in the background: radiation. Despite the passing of over 3 decades, pockets of the city still harbour dangerous levels of radiation, making it a place where fear is not just psychological, but physical. Walking through Pripyat, one can almost hear the echoes of the past, the laughter and chatter of a thriving community, now replaced by the chilling silence of abandonment. It's as if time stopped in 1986, the calendar pages forever stuck on that fateful April day. And yet, there's something eerily beautiful about Pripyat. It's a stark reminder of the power of nature, its ability to heal and reclaim, and a sobering testament to the potential devastation of human error. A grim testament to human error, Pripyat stands as a haunting emblem of a time that once was. From the eerie silence of Pripyat, we venture into the dense thicket of Japan. Welcome to Aokigahara Forest. Situated at the northwest base of Mount Fuji, Aokigahara Forest, also known as the Sea of Trees, is a place of paradoxical beauty and sorrow. This vast expanse of nearly 14 square miles is much more than a forest. It's a place steeped in chilling legends, a haunting silence, and a reputation that sends shivers down the spine. The Aokigahara Forest is infamous worldwide as a suicide hotspot. Every year, dozens of desolate souls wander into the dense forest, never to return. The Japanese government has tried to mitigate this grim reputation, posting signs urging visitors to think of their families and contact suicide prevention hotlines. Yet the forest's ominous allure persists. But why is this forest a magnet for such despair? Some believe it's the eerie silence. The forest floor, composed of hardened lava, absorbs sound, creating a chilling quiet that amplifies feelings of isolation. It's a silence so profound that it seems to swallow up all but the faintest whispers of the wind. Others attribute the forest's grim appeal to its links with Japanese mythology. Aokigahara is said to be haunted by yurei, vengeful spirits of the dead. These legends have been perpetuated in popular culture, enhancing the forest's menacing image. Yet despite its dark reputation, Aokigahara is also a place of natural beauty. The forest's lush vegetation, nurtured by the rich volcanic soil, is a sight to behold. Majestic trees tower high, their branches reaching out as if trying to touch the sky. The forest floor is a mosaic of mosses, ferns and wildflowers, their colours a stark contrast to the forest's sombre reputation. But make no mistake, this is not a place for the faint-hearted. The forest's dense vegetation and disorientating quiet can easily lead one astray, both physically and mentally. A place of despair and deep-rooted superstitions, Aokigahara Forest embodies the darker side of nature's beauty. Our journey now takes us across the Pacific to a place of punishment and paranormal activity. Welcome to the Eastern State Penitentiary. Situated in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, the Eastern State Penitentiary has a history as rich as it is eerie. Opened in the early 19th century, it was once the most famous and expensive prison in the world. Its innovative hub-and-spoke design, intended to inspire penitence or true regret in the hearts of convicts, became a model for over 300 prisons worldwide. But it wasn't just the architecture that set Eastern State apart. The prison's living conditions were notoriously harsh. In its early years, inmates were kept in total isolation. They ate, slept, and worked alone in their cells. The only human contact they had was with the prison guards. This extreme form of punishment was believed to encourage spiritual reflection and change. However, it often led to mental breakdowns. During its 142 years of operation, the penitentiary housed some of America's most notorious criminals, including Al Capone and bank robber Willie Sutton. The institution was finally closed in 1971, but it did not remain silent for long. Ghostly apparitions, inexplicable sounds, and eerie experiences have been reported by visitors and staff alike. One of the most common reports is of shadowy figures that seem to quickly turn away when approached. Others have heard echoing laughter, whispers, and footsteps in the empty corridors. The chilling tales of paranormal activity have led many to believe that the spirits of past inmates still linger within the centuries-old walls. Today, the Eastern State Penitentiary stands as a haunting reminder of our past. It's a place that not only witnessed the darkest corners of human nature, but also harbours the echoes of those tormented souls. It's a journey into a world where the lines between the living and the dead seem to blur. A stark reminder of a brutal penal system, the Eastern State Penitentiary is a chilling exploration into a world of confinement and spectral sightings. Our countdown continues to an island marred by death and disease. Welcome to Poveglia Island. Nestled in the Venetian lagoon of Italy, Poveglia Island is a place where history and horror intertwine. This small, unassuming island was once a quarantine zone for victims of the plague. In the late 17th and early 18th centuries, when the Black Death swept through Europe, the island became a dumping ground for the diseased and dying. Thousands upon thousands of plague victims were sent here, their lives extinguishing on this isolated sliver of land. The soil of the island is rumoured to be composed of 50% human ash, a chilling testament to the mass death that occurred here. But Poveglia's dark history doesn't end there. In the early 20th century, the island was repurposed as a mental asylum. Patients were sent to the island, isolated from the rest of society, and subjected to brutal treatments under the guise of medicine. Stories abound of a doctor who performed horrifying experiments on the patients, driven to madness by the supposed spirits that haunt the island before meeting a grisly end himself. These tales of suffering and death have given rise to claims of paranormal activity. Visitors report an oppressive atmosphere, a sense of being watched, and eerie whispers that echo in the wind. Ghost hunters and thrill-seekers alike are drawn to Poveglia, lured by the promise of encountering spirits of the past. The Italian government, however, has deemed the island off-limits to the public, further shrouding Poveglia in a veil of mystery and intrigue. So why does Poveglia Island inspire such fear and fascination? Perhaps it's the tangible reminders of its tragic past, the chilling tales of hauntings, or the very human fear of the unknown. Whatever the reason, Poveglia Island serves as a stark reminder of the atrocities of the past and the lingering echoes they leave behind. A grim history and chilling tales of hauntings, Poveglia Island is a place where past atrocities echo in the present. Our penultimate stop takes us to a historical landmark steeped in blood and betrayal. Welcome to the Tower of London. Delving into the annals of history, the Tower of London emerges as a symbol of power, control, and the merciless nature of human ambition. Established by William the Conqueror in the 11th century, this fortress has stood the test of time, bearing witness to the rise and fall of many a monarch. Within the cold stone walls of the tower, countless individuals have been held captive. Notable among them was Anne Boleyn, the second wife of King Henry VIII. Accused of adultery and treason, she was beheaded within these very walls. Her ghost, they say, still haunts the premises, wandering the halls. a tragic figure forever trapped in her final moments. Then there's the story of the princes in the tower. Two young royals, Edward V and his brother, Richard of York, were supposedly murdered here, their bodies hidden within the fortress. The mystery surrounding their fate remains unresolved, adding to the chilling allure of the tower. The tower's bloody history doesn't end there. Over the centuries, many have met their end here, their lives snuffed out on the executioner's block. It's no surprise that whispers of ghostly apparitions have been part and parcel of the tower's lore. From the spectral White Lady to the headless form of Margaret Pole, these eerie tales serve as a haunting reminder of the tower's dark past. But it's not just about the ghosts. The Tower of London is also home to the Crown Jewels, a collection of priceless artifacts that symbolise the pomp and grandeur of the British monarchy. The contrast between the tower's grisly past and its current status as a repository of royal treasure is stark, adding another layer of intrigue to this formidable structure. A fortress, a palace, a prison and a place of execution, the Tower of London bears the weight of a turbulent past. At the end of our countdown, we find ourselves in a mansion of mazes and mysteries. Welcome to the Winchester Mystery House. Located in the heart of San Jose, California, this sprawling Victorian mansion is a monument to eccentricity and enigma. It was once the residence of Sarah Winchester, the widow of firearm magnate William Wirt Winchester. Devastated by the tragic loss of her husband and daughter, Sarah sought solace in spiritualism. A medium reportedly told her that her family was cursed by the spirits of those killed by Winchester rifles, and that she must build a house to appease them. Thus began the construction of the Winchester Mystery House, a project that lasted for 38 years, right up until Sarah's death. The result? A baffling architectural marvel with 160 rooms, including 40 bedrooms, 2 ballrooms, and even a séance room. The house is a labyrinth of doors and stairs that lead nowhere, windows overlooking other rooms, and numerous oddities that defy logic and reason. It's said that these design anomalies were intended to confuse the vengeful spirits, but the strangeness of this house doesn't end with its architecture. Ghostly legends have woven themselves into the fabric of the mansion. Visitors and staff have reported mysterious footsteps, cold spots, and apparitions. It's believed that Sarah herself, and the spirits she tried to appease, still roam the hallways of this bewitching mansion. The Winchester Mystery House is more than just a peculiar mansion. It's a symbol of one woman's obsession with life beyond death. It's a story of grief, guilt, and redemption played out in the form of an architectural riddle. It's a journey into the mind of a woman who dared to defy convention and confront the supernatural. A testament to one woman's obsession with the supernatural, the Winchester Mystery House is a labyrinth of fear and fascination. We've journeyed through bone-lined catacombs, ghost towns, haunted forests, prisons, islands, towers, and mansions. Each place a chilling testament to the world's darkest corners. Let's take a moment to look back at the spine-tingling sights we've encountered. We started our adventure in the depths of the Catacombs of Paris, where millions of souls rest in a labyrinth of bones, a stark reminder of the fragility of life. From there, we ventured to the eerie island of the dolls, a haunting tribute to a lost girl. The sight of countless dolls, their lifeless eyes staring blankly into the void, is a sight that lingers long after leaving this forsaken place. Then we explored Pripyat, a ghost town frozen in time since the Chernobyl disaster. Its empty streets and abandoned buildings echo with the silence of a once bustling community, now just a shadow of its former self. Our journey led us next to the Aokigahara Forest, Japan's infamous sea of trees. Known for its quietude and the unsettling number of lives lost within its depths, it's a place that's as beautiful as it is chilling. We then stepped into the grim history of the Eastern State Penitentiary, a place that once housed society's worst offenders. The ghostly whispers of its past still seem to echo through its weathered walls. Our adventure continued on Poveglia Island, a quarantine zone turned asylum, with a history as murky as the lagoon it resides in. We then visited the Tower of London, a fortress steeped in blood and betrayal. Its stone walls hold centuries of stories, each more chilling than the last. Finally, we navigated the Winchester Mystery House, a mansion of architectural oddities and endless hallways. a testament to one woman's fear-driven obsession. Thanks for joining us on this thrilling journey. Until our next adventure, remember, fear is just a state of mind. Embrace it, and the world becomes a playground of the unknown.